Okay, today I'm going to show you how to create VLan. So I will create VLan 1 here and VLan 10 here, and with the trunk part, trunking the two VLan to the router. And after creating the VLan, I will do some configuration on the router so that I restrict this computer to access these two computers in this network VLan 1. Okay, so let me show you how. For the first time, I have already created the IP addresses. So here, subnet mask is the 255.255.255 gateway here. So the gateway is 1.1 for this VLan 1 network, and VLan 10 at 10. So the 10.1 is the gateway for this part of network. Okay, so the computers I have already set the IP addresses with the 24-bit subnet mask. Okay, so go to the switch. We'll first go to the switch. So let's check the VLAN. So VLAN. So the for VLAN 1, the port here. So we'll create a VLAN 10. So VLAN 10 for interface 3 and 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. The interface config T, interface FA. Zero slash three interface. So inside this interface, I will create a VLAN 10 switch port, access VLAN 10. So doesn't exist creating VLAN 10, so it has been created. So exit, go to another port, FA04. So also switch port, access VLAN 10. Okay, created the VLAN. So we go to the FA. Here is the 5, port 5, 0/5. Inside this interface, create a trunk port. Trunk here, switch port mode, trunk. Okay, everything done here. So let me see the configuration. Show 1. So you will see 3, 4 port VLAN 10, and the 5 port trunk mode. Okay, alright, done. So we give the name to VLAN 10. VLAN. So you put the question mark so you see what the things for the commands I need to type. So database, go to database. VLAN database. So inside VLAN we give the name VLAN add. VLAN 10 name So we give the name of the VLAN 10 is the 10. Okay, VLAN 10 name 10. So already given the naming 10 for the VLAN 10. So one you can see. No, not show one is the show VLAN. So VLAN. So you can see the default name. You cannot change the default VLAN for the one. The default ports are on the VLAN 1 and the 1010. So the name I have changed to 10 for the VLAN 10. So the name change and the VLAN 10 created. Okay, the switch part is done. So we go to the router part. So first of all, go to enable it, and then go to the config T, config T. Okay, and the interface here is this FA00 interface. So let's go to the interface FA0/0, and first of all, no shutdown. Just turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. So right after that, you will. So for me to explain that first, here is the trunk is like the two link here, two cable, but the two cables they just combine into one here. But in fact, there are two cables like this. So I will create a sub interface here in on that port FA00 will create the 0.1 and 00 is the original physical one. This is the logical one, and here is just same logic. Here is the physical. So here is the equivalent for physical ports. Okay, 0 and 0.1. Here 0.1 is the same. So it's the same as the trunk, like with the two cables for the explanations here. Okay, all right. So nobody used two cables to waste the cable, so we'll just use the trunk name to link together, and then we'll go to the router. So first of all, we need to create a virtual port 0.1. Okay, so we go to the interface. 0/0.1. So we go to this interface. It's up now. So we have created this interface. So in this interface, we will, if the IP address to it first. IP address is the gateway of this part of network under VLAN 10. So it's the 10 network. So we give the IP address of this VLAN 10 gateway 255.255.255.0 is the subnet mask. Okay, so after creating it, configuring IP routing on the LAN sub interface is only allowed if that sub interface is already configured as part of IEEE. Oh, I need to encapsulation. Do the encapsulation first because we have to have the dot1q to make it okay to trunk it with the VLAN. So encapsulation dot1q VLAN dot1q, no need to see to type the VLAN dot1q and then type the VLAN 10 here. Okay, so I can type the IP address here. Okay. Oh, done. Yeah. So I have given the IP address to the VLAN 10 for the gateway 10.1. So now I need to go to the interface of the here FA0 interface. So I'll give the IP address to it 192.168.1 network .1 .1.255.255.255.0. Okay, so done deal. Exit and then so on. See the information I have done. So for the 0 port, I have given the IP address here 1.1 as a gateway and 24-bit. And this is the sub interface, the virtual interface, just like this, the physical one, but this is the logical one, sub interface. So I give the IP 10 for the VLan 10 and using the dot1q VLan 10, so you have to use the dot1q encapsulation, otherwise you cannot give the IP address for the sub interface. Okay, as I have tried it, and 24 bits. Okay, so it's done for the VLan and this gateway for the router. So I think this computer can ping to this port of VLan 1, VLan 10 by inter-routing to the two different VLANs. So let's see and try it. Ping the 192.168.1.2. Doing the opt, I think. Oh yeah, you see, working. So I can let work. Also ping to the VLAN 10. VLAN 1 here, ping to VLAN 10. VLAN 10, yeah, working. So this port of computer under VLAN 10 can ping to the VLAN 1 because this port of computer going through to the VLAN 10 routing, the gateway here, routing to the route and route to another hub, 1.1 one network, 10 network to one network, and routing to this computer and that computer under one network VLAN 1. So if you don't have a router, you cannot route the information packet to another VLAN or network, okay? Unless you have the layer 3 switch. So that's one part I have already done for you. So this is the about how to create a two VLANs and inter VLAN to communicate with different VLAN users. So some people may say, how about if I, for this computer, I would like to communicate to another VLAN, but this computer, I would like to block it, so this computer cannot access the other port of VLAN 1. So how can I do it? So you can use the standard access list. Okay, there are two types of access control list. One type is the standard access control list, and then the other is the extended access control list. So what's the difference? The standard access control list can only do the the IP address for the blocking, but the extended access list can do the the port service and also the package ICMP blocking. So there are so the extended access list has more functions. So and then more and easier to use because it can to be a configuration more easier. Not so complicated as the standard access list. And in Cisco, the standard access list is always, there are two parts. Here is the source. If I want to block this computer to access this network, this is the source, and this is the destination. So source here, destination here. So we should always, there is a rule in Cisco, so we should always apply the source close to the destination, just like here. So the port here, 0, here is the one port 1. So we should apply to the port 0 closer to the destination if we want to block this computer, okay? And there are two types of data from blocking. So one is the coming into the router, so it's the inbound, and one is the coming out of the router, it's the outbound. So it's the package coming into the router, and the router will block it, so it cannot come out. And another type is the coming in, the package comes into the router, and the router here in on that port block it. Once the router has the package coming out, so the package would be blocked. So it's the outbound. So there are two types. So let me set it. Let me set it first. Go to the router and IP. So IP. So config T. Global configuration mode first, and then IP access list standard ACL. And for the standard ACL, the number is 1 to 99. This is just the name of the number. You can just pick it, one of them, no problem. To name it, just to name it, I'll pick 8. So here, IP access list standard 8. So go to the standard access list, and now just VLan host. So I block this computer in this network 192.168.10.2. So here for the ACL, the access list, we don't put subnet mask. So we put wildcard mask. That's the difference. Subnet mask is the 255.255.255.0, but you just reverse it. And 255 minus 255 0.0.255. It's like this. But if you want about only this host, we just put 0.0.0.0, or you can just leave it blank, put nothing here. The result is the same. Okay. So here put it 0.0.0.0, just block this host, only one host. Okay. So we don't put it. Okay. Because I'm already inside the access list. If I'm outside, just like here, I'll do the 0.0.0.0, just like here. This. If I'm outside, I host 2.168.10.2.0.0.0. So outside that will be okay. I don't know. So just go inside. I think it's better. Go inside the interface. I mean, go inside the access list, IP access list. Just this outside is like this. I remember, yeah. Standard 8 deny, yeah. Yeah, deny 92.168.10 2 0 0 0 0. No. Oh, don't use this as well. Don't use this then. Use the previous one I have done. This is okay. Just IP access list standard 8 and using deny host. Don't use the wildcard mask. Okay. I forgot something. Maybe I need to check it out. So you just use this method first. Okay. So I have created the deny. So just go back to the IP access list 8 standard 8. So inside the access list, and normally we'll do it like this: IP access list standard 8 with the number, and then deny the host only. Host. Oh yeah, because I got the host. So get rid of the name host. That will be okay. 0.0.0. Yes, finally I got it. So it's the host problem. If you don't have a host, you don't put a host here. You just type 0.0.0.0 to block this kind of host, but block the host here. Okay, it's the right command. Okay, so after that you type permit any. Okay, exit. You see show one. Now you see here the FA0 got the IP address as the gateway under VLan 1 network, and 0.1 dot1q 10 VLan 10 network, 10.1 as the gateway routing, and here you'll see the access list 8, number 8, and delete the host here 192.168.10.2, and then permit any. So besides this, other network, other computers, we will permit it. So if you don't type it permit any, it implicitly says the deny. So you have to type the permit any. Okay, so I think it's done. Let me try. Oh no, still have something to do. Is the divide the port. So here is the port FA00 is close to the destination, just like this destination here. So the port here. So the port here is the equivalent of the 0.1. So the port 0 is close to the destination. So you go to the port 0, config T, go to the port 0. Okay, FA00. So inside the port. So you need to outrun it. So IP access group. Just we have made 8 name, the name of the ACL, outbound, because the router here, just like that, coming out the packet. We block it so it cannot reach to this computer. So coming out the package, we cannot reach to this network. Okay, type it. What? Now, let's see. IPSS group. IPSS group. Yeah, maybe some typo. 8 out. Yeah. So IP access group 8 out. We type it, finish. So we check back. So run for the configurations as here. We will see the 0 port here, the closer to the destination. If we want to block the source, we have to do the configuration closer to the destination side. The destination port is the port 0, and then we got the IP access group 8 outbound, so we block the information coming out of this router. We block the packets out of this router, so the packets cannot reach to these two computers and this network VLan 1. Okay, so done. Let me try it. This computer we blocked, so ping the 192.168.1.3. Fail. Destination host unreachable because the packets go to this router 10.1, and 10.1 will say, oh, it's out, it's blocked, you are blocked, so the coming out package cannot go to this kind of network. So ping the 1.2 computer. Let's see, this is the same result. So this computer cannot reach to this computer, this network, so I think it's the vice versa is the same. So this one VLan 1 computer also cannot ping to this computer. Yeah, cannot ping it successfully. So, but this computer pings to this computer, we'll have the destination with, we have this. So here, cannot ping, just request timed out. Know the host destination reachable with prying from the router. No. So how about this computer? No blocking, so this computer for sure can ping to the other network VLan 1 successfully, I think. No, I think it's a must. Okay, let's try. So sure. Other computer as well. In VLan 1, same. So this computer, VLan 1 computer, also ping to the VLan 10 computer. 192.168.10 VLan 10 computer. This computer not blocked so successfully. Okay, right? So this computer also cannot ping to the VLan 10 computer number 2, 10.2 that computer because it's blocked. So they are not communicating. Yeah. So done. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it is easy for you to understand it. Okay. See you then.